Did you know that every day you're throwing away a priceless asset that even the richest people on earth can't buy back? The richest and poorest individuals all share one common resource: 24 hours each day. But why do some people succeed while others fail?
Why do we constantly feel like there's not enough time, yet consistently waste it on meaningless tasks? Welcome back to Wisdom Daily. Today, let's explore 10 powerful secrets for managing your time effectively from Seneca, one of the most renowned
Stoic philosophers. These lessons will help you value every moment and create a meaningful life. Let's dive in right now. Secret 1. Time is your most valuable asset. Have you ever thought, if time were an item you could buy and sell, how much would you price it? For Seneca, a great Stoic philosopher, time is the most precious asset we possess. Unlike money, real estate, or other resources, once time is lost, it cannot be regained. It cannot be created, accumulated, or borrowed from anyone. Seneca famously said, "People are frugal with their money but incredibly generous with their time." Have you ever seen someone throw money out the window? Certainly not. Yet every day, most of us thoughtlessly waste time, scrolling social media for hours, engaging in pointless arguments, or letting life slip by in waiting. Imagine someone who only has a few minutes left to live. They would trade everything to have more time with family, friends, or simply to experience one more moment. That's the true value of time, something we overlook when we have plenty, but desperately crave when it's nearly gone. Remember Steve Jobs' story at Stanford's graduation ceremony? When diagnosed with a serious illness, Jobs realized money, fame, and power were meaningless under the pressure of limited time. He began living every day as if it were his last, choosing to pursue what truly mattered to him. This approach allowed him to create extraordinary value and change the world forever. Understanding that time is priceless makes you cherish every moment and use it carefully. Each morning, ask yourself, how will I use my time today to avoid regrets? Make each passing minute memorable. Secret 2. Don't postpone your present life. The issue is that we often mistakenly believe we always have enough time. We place too much hope in the future, tomorrow, next week, next year, and life slips away in waiting. Seneca warns, while we postpone, life speeds by. Are you postponing your current life? In reality, none of us can be certain about the future. You might meticulously plan a trip for next year, but who knows what tomorrow holds? Many people sadly never fulfill their dreams because their life ends prematurely. If there is something you truly want to do, start today. A friend of mine in New York once worked tirelessly, saving money for a world tour. He postponed everything: family, friends, health, focusing solely on this distant goal. Unfortunately, his health deteriorated before he could even start the journey. Instead of exploring the world, he faced a harsher reality. He shared regretfully, "I wish I'd enjoyed daily life instead of endlessly chasing a distant dream." Remember, genuine happiness lies within every moment of the present. Never postpone happiness because tomorrow is never guaranteed. How can you truly live fully today? Let's continue exploring Seneca's valuable lessons in the next part of this video. Secret 3. Stop living according to others' expectations. Have you ever asked yourself who you are truly living your life for? Often, without realizing it, we spend an enormous amount of our time fulfilling the expectations of others. Our parents want us to pursue stable careers. Our friends expect us to adhere to societal norms, and our co-workers pressure us to achieve certain levels of success. But ask yourself honestly, are you truly happy living a life designed by someone else? Seneca famously advised, "Do not let your life be swept away by goals that do not belong to you." Unfortunately, many people today live precisely this kind of life, a safe yet meaningless existence, filled with material comforts but lacking genuine joy. consider the story of the famous Hollywood actor Jim Carrey. Jim's father gave up his dream of becoming a musician to become an accountant, believing it to be the safer option. Eventually, his father lost his job, plunging the family into poverty. Reflecting on this experience, Jim Carrey learned a profound lesson. You can fail at what you don't love, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you truly want. Your time is limited. Do not waste it living someone else's version of your life. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do I genuinely want? What makes me feel happy and fulfilled? Be brave enough to invest your precious time pursuing what truly matters to you. Secret 4. Anticipate difficulties to overcome procrastination. Premeditatio malorum. Even when we clearly know what we want, procrastination can still trap us, causing us to waste precious time. But why does this happen? Often, it is because we fear obstacles, failure, or difficulty, prompting us to avoid challenges rather than confronting them directly. This is precisely when Seneca's method, called premeditatio malorum, becomes invaluable. Premeditatio malorum simply means visualizing and anticipating potential obstacles or difficulties before starting a new project. Imagine preparing for a road trip from Los Angeles to San Francisco. You are fully aware that you might encounter heavy traffic, run out of gas, or experience a flat tire. By anticipating these possible setbacks, you can better prepare, carrying a spare tire, checking your car thoroughly, or mapping out alternative routes. In life, when embarking on a new project, dedicate some time to ask yourself, what might cause me to procrastinate? What difficulties lie ahead? By clearly identifying these obstacles in advance, you equip yourself with the preparedness and confidence necessary to start immediately. Suppose you want to write a book. Ask yourself, what typically makes you procrastinate? Maybe it is the fear of writer's block or the worry that your book will not be good enough. However, if you mentally prepare yourself in advance for those challenging days, you will be much better equipped to handle them when they inevitably arise. Seneca expressed this clearly. Things that we anticipate are easier to endure when they actually occur. By adopting this approach, not only do you save valuable time, but you also build the habit of proactively facing difficulties, significantly reducing the risk of procrastination stealing your valuable life. Secret 5. Boost motivation with immediate rewards. Have you ever struggled to begin a task that does not excite you? Perhaps it is starting a new project, learning a new skill, or even exercising every morning. We often procrastinate because our brains naturally prefer immediate rewards over distant outcomes. That is why Seneca advises us to cleverly combine difficult tasks with instant rewards to create powerful motivation and overcome procrastination. I once knew a young, talented writer living in Chicago who constantly delayed completing her first novel. To overcome this barrier, she applied Seneca's principle. After every hour of focused writing, she rewarded herself with 10 minutes of listening to her favorite music, enjoying a delicious cup of coffee, or taking a relaxing walk in the park near her home. The result was remarkable. Within just a few weeks, she completed the first draft, something she had been putting off for more than 2 years. Seneca deeply understood this when he said, "Immediate rewards provide the strongest motivation to start acting." Therefore, if you want to overcome procrastination and make the most of your time, ask yourself, what immediate reward can I give myself after completing a small task? It could be a tasty snack, a short relaxation period, or even just watching a brief, funny video you love. The key here is to train your brain to establish a new connection between effort and immediate enjoyment. Once this habit is formed, tackling difficult tasks becomes easier than ever before. Secret 6. Stop wasting your free time. Besides utilizing motivation through immediate rewards, there is another crucial action you must take. Stop wasting your free time on meaningless activities. Seneca emphasized, "It is not that we have too little time, but rather that we waste too much of it." Have you ever realized how many hours a day you spend scrolling through social media, watching non-beneficial television shows, or gossiping about trivial matters? Imagine how much your life could change if you used that time more productively. A small study conducted in California revealed that the average American spends more than 3 hours daily just scrolling through social media or watching random entertainment videos. Imagine if you dedicated that same amount of time to learning a new skill, reading valuable books, or exercising. Think about how significantly different your life could be after just a few months. Remember, your free time is just as valuable as the time you dedicate to work. Do not let these free moments become empty voids in your life. Instead, turn them into meaningful activities. Practice yoga, learn to play the guitar, or simply engage in deep conversations with close friends. These seemingly small activities can create enormous positive changes, filling your life with meaning and energy. Secret 7. Reflect on the past to live better. Have you ever paused to quietly reflect on your past, asking yourself, how have I lived my life up to this point? Seneca believed that to live a meaningful life, we must regularly take the time to look back and learn from our past experiences. Most people naturally tend to avoid reflecting on past mistakes or failures. However, Seneca advises, the past is our greatest teacher. Learn from it. Do not run from it. When you revisit important moments, challenges you overcame, and even failures that caused you pain, you gain valuable insights into how much you have grown. These reflections become a foundation for living more fully in the present. Take, for example, Oprah Winfrey's famous story. She endured an extremely challenging childhood filled with poverty and violence. But instead of letting these painful memories imprison her, Oprah decided to turn past wounds into sources of strength. She once said, "I would never trade my past pain because it taught me how to truly appreciate life and fully embrace the present moment." Right now, take a few minutes each day to reflect on your own life. Ask yourself, what lessons have I learned from past hardships? How can I apply these insights to live a more meaningful life starting today? Secret 8. Limit time spent on meaningless activities. To genuinely live life to the fullest, it is essential to eliminate trivial activities that waste your time and energy. Be completely honest with yourself. How often do you spend time in meaningless online debates or get caught up in insignificant daily drama? Seneca emphasized, the wise never waste time on trivial matters. They clearly understand that time is their most limited resource. These minor distractions not only consume your valuable time, but also drain your energy and focus, diverting you from pursuing more meaningful goals. I once had a friend living in Boston who often complained he never had enough time to advance his career. After sitting down and tracking how he spent his days, he was shocked to discover that he had been spending several hours each week watching random comedy videos and engaging in pointless online arguments. Once he eliminated these trivial activities, he quickly found the time to develop new skills, read valuable books, and eventually made significant breakthroughs in his career. You can do the same. Whenever you find yourself about to spend time on something, ask, is this activity bringing me closer to my life goals? If the answer is no, do not hesitate to cut it immediately from your schedule. Secret 9. Invest in experiences and memories. When you look back on your life, what truly makes you smile? Is it a luxurious car, a large house, or the adventures you shared with family and friends, the unforgettable memories created along your life's journey? Seneca believed that meaningful experiences and beautiful memories are the true treasures we carry throughout our lives. He stated, "A meaningful life is not measured by what we own, but by the experiences we have." Think about it. A brand new car may make you happy for a few months, but eventually it becomes just another ordinary possession. However, the memories of traveling with loved ones, having a picnic with friends, or the thrill of reaching a mountain summit for the first time remain vivid and joyful long afterward. Consider the story of Chris, a friend of mine who lives in Seattle. He had a high-paying job at a major company, but day after day, he felt his life growing monotonous and empty. Eventually, Chris decided to quit his job and spend an entire year traveling across America with his family. Initially, many people criticized him and thought he had made a mistake. But upon his return, Chris shared with me that it was the best decision he had ever made. Those experiences enriched his life in ways no material possession ever could. Likewise, do not hesitate to invest your time in meaningful experiences. Prioritize building beautiful memories with family and friends. By doing so, you not only live more fully but also create lasting, intangible value that enriches your life forever. Secret 10. Seek out a meaningful philosophy of life. Finally, 2. Truly master your time and live a meaningful life. You need the right life philosophy. This is exactly why Stoicism, especially the teachings of Seneca, is becoming increasingly popular in America and around the world. Stoicism is not some vague, abstract philosophy. Instead, it is a practical way of living that helps you directly confront daily challenges and difficulties. Seneca emphasized, philosophy is not something you read about and then forget. It is a tool you use every day to live better. Imagine your life as a ship sailing across the ocean. A meaningful philosophy acts like a compass, guiding you safely through storms and turbulence. With a solid foundation, any challenge or obstacle you face becomes significantly easier to handle. Many notable individuals such as Marcus Aurelius, Theodore Roosevelt, and more recently Tim Ferriss have successfully applied Stoicism to their own lives, achieving remarkable transformations. So, what are you waiting for? Take the time to explore Stoicism and Seneca's teachings. Allow these ancient philosophical lessons to broaden your perspective, enrich your soul, and help you live a richer, more meaningful life than ever before. Conclusion. You have just explored 10 powerful lessons from the philosopher Seneca on how to manage your time and live a truly meaningful life here at Wisdom Daily. As you can clearly see, time is genuinely the most valuable asset each of us possesses. It cannot be recreated or purchased. Therefore, stop postponing and stop wasting your precious moments on trivial tasks or living according to others' expectations. Instead, channel your energy into what truly brings you happiness. Transform your free time into beautiful memories, and seek out a meaningful life philosophy such as Stoicism to master your own destiny. Always remember Seneca's profound words. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it. You have complete control over how you spend your time. So why not start making the most of it today? If you found these time management lessons valuable and helpful, please leave a comment below for Wisdom Daily. Which lesson from Seneca will you begin applying immediately? What is your biggest challenge in managing your time effectively? And if you would like to see more quality videos that can help make your life richer and more meaningful, make sure to subscribe to Wisdom Daily right now to join us on our journey toward daily wisdom. Always remember, your life is the sum of the choices you make about how you use your time. Thank you for spending your valuable time with Wisdom Daily. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.